In this video we're going to look at arithmetic or linear sequences. Okay. First thing I want to say though is this. Each number in a sequence is called a term. And the first term we'll refer to it as T1, and the second term we'll refer to it as T2, and the third term we'll refer to it as T3, and T4 and T5, etc. Okay? So I'm just going to label these first. So we have T1, T2, T3, T4, T5, T6, T7, T8, and T9. Okay? Right. Second thing is, in an arithmetic or linear sequence, the first difference is always the same. And what I mean by that is, if I look at the difference between each term, it'll always be the same. So watch, say 14, difference of 6, difference of 6, 6, 6, 6. To get to the next term then, by logic I'll just add on 6. Okay, so 38 add 6 is 44. And if I want to get to term 8 then I'll add on another 6 and I get to 50. And if I want to get to term 9, add on another 6 and I get to 56. Okay, perfect. So if I wanted to find T10 then, I just add on another 6 and I get to 62. No problem. But what if I wanted to find T99? So the 99th term, so it'll be way up here somewhere. Well, yeah, I could keep doing what I'm doing and add 6 the whole way up, but there is an easier way. They may give us the Tn for this specific sequence, okay? So each sequence will have a different Tn formula, right? So for this sequence here, here's the Tn formula. Now what does the Tn formula do? Well, it's a formula that allows us to find any term in the sequence whatsoever. So if I want to find T9, okay, so T9, I just put in 9 for n. So 6 and replace that with 9 plus 2. 6 9s are 54 plus 2, 56. So T9 equals 56. And look here, T9 is equal to 56. Okay. Well, this makes things very easy on me. So if I want to find T99, I'll go T99 equals 6, put 99 in for n, plus 2. So here's your calculator then, 99 multiplied by 6 equals that. 194 plus 2 is 596. So T99 equals 596. Okay, so it's an easy way to do it. If they give us the Tn. Sometimes they don't though. Sometimes we actually have to find the Tn. Right? So if they give us the Tn and they want us to find any term in that sequence, great. We take the term they want us to find, we put it in for n, we work it out, it spits us out whatever that number is. However, sometimes they will say find Tn. So that means find that formula. Okay, so we need to get that formula ourselves. And sometimes they say they call Tn the nth term. Okay, it means the same thing. Right. If we want to find Tn, here's what we do. We open up our logbook on page 22 and we look for the Tn formula. Okay, and here it is. Tn equals a plus n minus 1 d. Now, that a stands for the first term in our sequence, and that d stands for the difference. Okay? Now this specifically works for arithmetic or linear sequences. Okay, no other sequence. Right, so here we go. We take our Tn from our logbooks, and remember, a is our first term. Do it in black. So a is our first term. So we look here at our first term and we see that it's 8, or 8, plus n minus 1. And now we look for our difference, 6. And we just use a bit of algebra then to work that out. So Tn equals 8 plus 6 multiplied by n is 6n, and 6 multiplied by minus 1 is minus 6. So Tn equals 8 minus 6 is 2 plus 6n, and I just like to tidy it up and put the n's first, so 6n plus 2. Now I have my Tn formula for this sequence. Now I can find any term. So I want to find T100. I just say T100 equals 6, and I put 100 into the n plus 2, which is 600 and 2. Okay, so what you're after learning there is to use the Tn formula to find any term in a sequence, and also, if we don't have the Tn formula, to actually derive it, okay, by using our logbooks and using a bit of algebra. Okay. Very last thing we're going to do is we could be asked to draw this sequence. Okay, if we are, it's no problem. We take T1. Okay, we'll always put our terms on the x-axis and our numbers on the y. Our values, I suppose, are there. Right, so term 1 is 8. So we go to 8. Term 2 is 14. So to 14. Term 3 is 20. 20. Term 4 is 26. Term 5 is 32. Term 6 is 38. And if I drew this perfectly on graph paper, you would notice that it's actually a straight line. Hence the name linear. Okay? So that's it, guys. In this lesson, just know that the first number in a sequence is called T1, T2, T3, T4. They're all terms. If you're asked to find T whatever 100 or something big like that, and they give you the Tn formula, great, just slot the term you want in for n and solve it. Sometimes then they might ask you to find the Tn formula or the nth term. You go to your logbooks, you write down the Tn formula, and you slot in the first term for A and the difference for D, and use a bit of algebra to find it. Okay, and lastly then, just to draw these arithmetic or linear sequences. Okay, thanks guys.